So, I just wanted to do a little update video on the Internet Movie Database Message Boards. Well, yes, friends, they actually did it. They yanked the power cable on the Internet Movie Database Message Boards yesterday. Actually, it was early for U.S. users of the Internet Movie Database. It seems like they yanked it at midnight UK time, midnight February 20th UK time. They followed through with their promise to do so, and now if you go to IMDb/boards, there's just a message. It shut it down. There's still a lot of mysteries remain about this. For me, it's like, why the sudden rush to get rid of the Internet Movie Database Message Boards? Why just 2 weeks out like a light? Why not 30 days? Why not 60 days? Just maybe a little bit of a consolation gift to your users who have contributed data to this website and made this website over 20 years, and who have been using these message boards for like 15 years. Just the idea of just yanking the cable on that and taking away all of their posts, the decades of posts, of private messages, of everything, seems a little sudden. So, but whatever. So there's a lot of questions, and I think the big answer to that is just money. Money. They wanted to protect their money from advertising. They didn't want to spend the money to upgrade the boards. Whatever conspiracy theory you want to come up with, it all follow the money. It all leads back to money. So I wanted to mention some stuff that's going on here, because there is one website called moviechat.org. This guy has basically attempted to archive all of the message boards. He's archived most of the general message boards, and then he's gone into individual movies. Now apparently they were not able to archive all of the movies. So like if you look at the message board for my movie, Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare, or a lot of other little tiny message boards, a lot of that stuff is just gone. It's not at this website. But the website is really neat. It's very nice. It's very fast. And it's really nice that somebody took an interest in archiving this stuff, because I mean, it just seems criminal to just yank a cable. It feels almost like the Internet Movie Database, somehow this data should have been donated to the Library of Congress or some kind of organization. You have like 15 years of what average people thought about movies. You have 15 years of filmmakers, all kinds of. I met a number of filmmakers, and I interviewed them for my Pulsing Cinema podcast. I connected to them all through the message boards at IMDb very frequently. And it was a great kind of grassroots marketing tool for independent films to go on there and just toot your horn about a lot of spam and garbage, but there's a lot of good stuff for just it was a great way for film fans to connect to each other and reach out to each other, and so that's gone. But moviechat.org has a lot of the archives. And also there was this group archive team who were working on, archiving all of the IMDb, including the message boards, before it blew up. And they've posted their stuff to archive.org, and I still haven't quite figured out if it's all there, if it's all complete. How do you download it? How does it connect together? But it's there, and I'm sure in coming days and weeks we'll have a better picture of how to take that data and bring it back together. So I think the bottom line is the Internet Movie Database message boards are gone, but moviechat.org has a lot of the archives for the well-known films and for the bigger films, and then there are some other groups like archive team who are trying to have an even bigger archive and are going to put it together and make it publicly available And I think that's great. Again, just like anything on the internet, it's just nobody has an interest in archiving this. If they can't get a dollar from it, it's this conflict that the Internet Movie Database has always had. This unspoken conflict behind trying to be a authoritative record of facts and data, and then basically a billboard, a digital billboard for movie crap that various companies associated with the IMDb can sell you. So, it is what it is. I mean, the Internet Movie Database, I disagree with the decision. I don't think there's a lot that we can do to get them to reconsider. And, who knows what the hell this I just don't know why they had to kill the boards this quickly. Are they going to try to come up with some kind of new, feature for the Academy Awards in a week or so? I don't know. All I know is I love message boards. I'm tired of comments in websites. I'm tired of the comments pages. You ever go to a comment section and people are trying to use it like a message board, like they're replying to people, and they're doing threads and threads, and then like the original question was like here, and then like the message board goes down and it goes and it just goes off the page to the point where you can't even. It's like, dude, nobody's gonna read your stupid argument with this guy. Give it up. I like the message boards because they were just easy to use, easy to read. They were archaic, maybe old software, but it was just a fun place. I mean, even this past week, even today, there was some movie, and I was like, let's go to the Internet Movie Database message boards, and I just almost by reflex, I went to the Internet Movie Database, and oh my God, there's no message boards. There's no message boards at the bottom of the film, Just the nice, polite movie reviews. Oh, very no. I like the message boards, which were just like, this guy sucks, this is stupid, this is great. Some fucking 12-year-old in Michigan just signs up to this message board and is just wailing about this movie. It's so far removed from the cold, calculated marketing campaigns of these multi-million-dollar films. Just a regular user just say. And, there's a lot of, the big question is, what's going to be the replacement for this? I don't know if there is. Everybody's coming out with their own, go here, go there. It's splintered into a million random message boards, which I don't want. I don't want those. That's fine. And I mean, if you want to go to those, that's great. I do have to say that I'm really impressed with the Movie DB. The Movie DB is, kind of a competitor to the Internet Movie Database. A little more open source, a little more, maybe not non-for-profit. I haven't really looked into their organization, but a little newer, a little modern. Because that's the problem with the Internet Movie Database, is they almost have to take a pickaxe, they just have to take a sledge and just sledge, because it's so crufty in a way, they're so old, and there are a lot of new companies who could come up and could be agile and could overtake them. It's just the way it goes, I'm sure MySpace always thought they were going to be MySpace. I'm sure Dig always, thought they were going to be Dig, and getting rid of the ability for users to moderate things and post links. I'm sure that Dig thought that was a great idea. And what happened? Basically, they gave everything over to Reddit. They said, hey, here's all our users, go and have them, and is IMDb doing that now? I don't know what to tell you. But I do like the movie database, and the movie database does have discussion forums for every movie. It's pretty much in every way a good replacement. It could be a good replacement for the Internet Movie Database because it seems to replicate most, if not all, of the features of the Internet Movie Database. It doesn't have all of the data of the Internet Movie Database, but it's getting there, and its data is used. There are a lot of websites like Letterboxd and so forth that pull data from the movie database using their nice friendly API. So there it is. IMDb message boards are closed. If you're a user who wants to try to find your old postings, I would say go to moviechat.org and check out some of these. I'm sure there will be other websites that will spring up with the archive team's data and put this stuff back online. It might be even better because unlike Internet Movie Database, which didn't allow web spiders, didn't allow their data to be indexed, so you couldn't find this stuff. A lot of these IMDb message board archive sites are probably going to be indexed, and it may be easier to find this information on the internet in a way. It could almost be better. Of course, it's going to be kind of set in amber. There's not going to be, Movie Chat, you can actually add new discussions, so it's not necessarily set in amber. You can kind of pick up from where you left off. I've been thinking ideally it would be neat if somebody made some kind of web app that would put the Internet Movie Database in one window and then put Movie Chat's discussion in another window. So you could have the best of both, or put some kind of discussion, so that you could almost like a manual Internet Movie Database message board, so that you could see the Internet Movie Database in one window, and then you could have in another window off to the left or the bottom, or maybe in just like a floating window, you could have a message board forum. I think that might be a cool idea. Probably ridiculous to configure, but I mean, just something to connect to the Internet Movie Database, I think would be quite cool. So there it is. As I said, IMDb closed, moviechat.org, archive team, other stuff coming soon. themoviedb.org, or is it tmdb.org? I believe it is. I believe that connects to both. The movie database has discussion forums, and if you're interested in discussing, I think those are some great places to go.